At that age, do you recall how you felt about all of that? I know you've been asked versions of this question, and I know you've given versions of this answer. But like, if we're thinking about boiling things down to their essence, like the things that matter when you're dead, the things that the things that really matter.
Don't even know how to respond to the setup. Thank you. On the world tour of ET, a moment happened that really changed my life forever. I just realized that I was lucky to be connected to people.
Mm.
And we did travel the world, went to many countries. I just thought this is a chance and an opportunity to really get to know people and make a connection. And ET was so much about like a collective experience.
Yeah, it really
Um,
was.
I saw so many people that seemed so emotional watching it. I knew making it, we were emotional and joyful.
Were you at that age too? Like you were, like you could feel this sort of the specialness of the content? Because I watched it with my stepson back when, God, he must have been probably 8 or something. And my wife and I were looking over his head every now and then, being like, where the hell has this movie been all our lives? This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Aw.
Like it honestly, I mean, all of you involved, including Spielberg, I'm sure you all know, like, yeah, like what kind of special thing that was that you stumbled onto. And, you can't expect to do more than that, more than once, right? Like, or twice, or, I mean, it's
Yeah, it
like,
was
did you feel, you were saying, sorry to interject, but it's like you said you
no.
felt that emotion
Yeah,
like
I
at that
felt
age?
like the whole intention of making that film, it's funny, there's actually, I hope I don't disconnect the entire operation, but I'm actually looking at this picture.
Oh my God. That's so sweet.
So
What a
tell,
tender picture.
That movie was such a good lesson about how to behave and receive. And I know it's the moment that shifted everything for me. Not on a career air quotes level. I don't even really think about the word career. I've never been calculated or ambitious. I just know that I love working. I know that that experience really was the first time I felt so safe in the world. I loved the people I was around, and it was like the first time I felt whole. And everything about that experience, I believe, is what sort of formed me into the person I am. And whatever has come to bite at the heels or question or doubt or take away from just has no ability to penetrate any of that. I do think that the story and the filming and the world tour and the sort of connection I had with people through that has carried through in everything in my life.
mm,
And I didn't know it then because I didn't watch the show then, but I've always felt like Norm from Cheers, like I'm just the dude at the end of the bar that is a regular. Um,
in everybody's
and
life, you're saying?
I do feel
Kind of
like
like
I
that's,
I do feel like I'm lucky in that way of like I'm a little like I'm Norm, I'm a fixture at this bar of
mm,
life.
wow, wow,
And
that's amazing.